Hi everyone, it's Daisy here. Welcome to today's video. We are doing today's video on the top 6 sticky note brands that you need to try. So sticky notes are something that we have a lot of here at Yoseka, and it's a popular item among our team members and a lot of people in the stationery community because they have such a wide range of uses. So if you are kind of getting into stationery, or maybe you have a lot of sticky notes that you don't know what to do with, for whatever reason you're here watching this video, and sticky notes are so versatile. We love using sticky notes here at Yoseka in a number of different ways. They're great for studying, so if you're a student and you are taking lots of notes, reading lots of textbooks, and don't want to mark up your textbooks, they're great for studying and taking notes. They're really great for making to-do lists. They're great for writing little memos and reminders for yourself that you can stick up around anywhere in your house, in your apartment, to keep in your face, and even in your planners and your journals. And they're also really, really good as a way of writing a cute little message on a gift. So after you've wrapped up a gift, you can just put a really cute sticky note on top of the gift to make it very presentable and adorable. So these are some of our favorite ways to use sticky notes here at Yoseka, and if you have any more ways that you love to use sticky notes, definitely feel free to leave us a note in the comments and share it with everyone in the community. But in this video, I thought I would share 6 brands of sticky notes that we really love. A lot of these sticky notes are pretty unique in one way or another, or they stand out for being especially cute. So I'll go ahead and start with Stalogy. These are Stalogy sticky notes, and for those of you who don't know, Stalogy is a stationery company that does a lot more than sticky notes, but their main company is actually called Mediums. They do a lot of things, but one of the things they do is adhesives. So these sticky notes in particular are especially sticky. I will be talking a little bit about stickiness and giving each one of these sticky notes a stickiness rating. If stickiness is something that really matters to you, you might want to listen in for that. So Stalogy sticky notes in particular are one of the stickiest because the company that produces and manufactures the Stalogy sticky notes is Mediums, and they have this engineering background, and they're really good at making adhesives. So they are 5 out of 5, sticky, top 5, number one stickiness. But that's not the only reason why we're talking about Stalogy. Stalogy, I love their sticky notes because they are super functional and especially good for studying and note-taking. They are clear sticky notes like this. They come in lots of different sizes. And the paper that it's printed on is not quite paper, but it's kind of like a vellum material that you can see is translucent. So these sticky notes are especially good to use with note-taking in a textbook if you're a student or if you're somebody studying for an exam, even if you're a professional. So let's take a look at that. I have a little book here. It's not a textbook, but it's the closest thing to a textbook that I could find. And say you are a student trying to commit this textbook to memory. I found a page here that is on Ryder Carroll. He is the person credited with inventing bullet journaling. So if I was a student studying bullet journaling, one way that I could use these Stalogy sticky notes is you stick it directly on the page, and if you don't want to write on your textbook or directly in your book, which I know some people, they have a hard time doing, or if you're renting your textbook or whatever, these sticky notes allow you to feel like you're writing directly on the page, like you're taking notes. You can create a little outline for what you're reading on the page, take little notes with you so that when you review your textbook and your notes are right there directly on the page with you. Now, the paper of these Stalogy sticky notes, like I said, is vellum, so it works best with markers. This is called the Pilot Twin marker, but any kind of permanent marker will do. And it also works very well with a ballpoint pen, like a Jetstream pen, but probably not so well with a gel pen, which has more of a water-based ink. So that's Stalogy. So that's my number 1 pick, top brand. So that's one of the brands that I would love to share with you all. If you haven't tried Stalogy sticky notes and you are a student or you know somebody who's a student, I would recommend Stalogy sticky notes. They're so good and they are very, very sticky. The next brand that I'd like to share is MD sticky notes. We have MD sticky notes here. in a few different line styles. So this is lined, this is blank, this is grid, and this one is called frame. So these are made by Midori, specifically in the line of MD. So what that means, for those of you who don't know MD, is all of the MD line of products is made with MD paper, which is typically cream colored paper, which these sticky notes are cream colored paper, and they're also fountain pen friendly. So these are very good fountain pen friendly sticky notes. If you are somebody who loves writing with fountain pens and only writes with fountain pens, the Stalogy sticky notes are probably not for you because they don't take that very water-based ink, but the MD notes are more for you. On a stickiness scale, this is pretty sticky. Anytime, according to my testing, anytime you have like an angular sticky note or like a square rectangular shaped sticky note like such, it's going to be more sticky than an irregularly shaped sticky note, which doesn't have like that strip of adhesive at the top, which helps keeps those edges down. But just to show you that this is a fountain pen friendly notebook or a fountain pen friendly sticky memo. It's great for making to-do lists, but it's also really good just for giving yourself reminders. Since it is sticky, you can stick it around the walls of your apartment. You can stick it on the mirror in your bathroom to say to-dos. Today is 7, 12, 4, laundry, groceries. So if those were my hypothetical to-dos, and you can see this is a fountain pen and it takes that ink really, really well. And you can rip it off, put it around your house, put it in your planner, whatever you want to do. This is just a great overall sticky note, especially if you're somebody who cares about paper. Okay, next up we have Furukawa Paper. Furukawa Paper makes these sticky notes. They make lots of cute, adorable stationery. And where these stand out is truly their cuteness and their designs, and the fact that they're always releasing new cute designs. So if you're a sucker for cuteness, or just, you know, something has to look good, or if you like to use lots of sticky notes in your planner, in your journal, and you want something that will draw your eye, an interesting shape like this, written with a to-do list or a little grocery list, or just movies that you recently watched, or whatever you like to record, these are particularly good for using in your journal or in your planner. And another reason that I say that is because, as you'll notice, some of these have these irregular shapes, like this cake, this custard one, or this notebook one, or this bird one. So the stickiness rating is not so good. So according to my testing, if you peel these off and you actually want to put it up on a wall or something, within like 20 or 30 minutes, the edges of the paper will start curling up. So these really cute ones that are so cute are really ideal for putting in your journal or in your notebook. So it'll be flat on the page and you won't run the risk of the edges curling up and then just falling on the floor. But they're so cute and very irresistible. Okay, the next brand that we're going to introduce is Mindwave. Mindwave is another stationery brand in Japan that makes lots of adorable stationery, not just sticky notes. They make adorable stickers, they make washi tape, they make so much. But today we are talking about their stand sticky notes. They come in so many different designs. I just have to somehow show you all of them. There's food and there's animals. There's birds, there's cats, there's dogs, more cats. Is that a koala? That's a koala. Sushi, seal. It's just so much cute stuff going on. The best thing about these is that they come on a stand like this. So they can actually stay standing on your desk like that. This one happens to be my personal favorite, but to each their own. If you love one of the animal ones or food ones, I also cannot blame you. This is so cute. It's a sumo wrestler. I'm not gonna say any more than that. It's a sumo wrestler. Okay, guys? This is in a regular shape as well. So if you'll remember what I was saying, not very sticky. So these are best used in your notebook, in your journal for writing to-do lists, or also really good as a gift message popped onto a wrapped present. So the sumo wrestler, so cute. Next up, we are talking about the Hitotoki Coffret. These are a little different. You can see they are very unique looking. They're beautiful. They're actually sticky tabs. So these are not notes that you're meant to write on, but they are tabs that you're meant to use as more of like a bookmark. They come in all of these really cool shapes, and the design is actually inspired by a makeup palette. So if you can kind of see that, especially with this one, it looks like eyeshadow or something like that. So it's really cool. And you can see I've kind of like shown how you would use this one. It is meant to be used as little tabs or bookmarks in your planner, in your notebook, in your book that you're reading, whatever a page that you want to save. And it is transferable and it's pretty sticky as well. So you can peel it off one page and put it onto another page a couple of times without, impacting the stickiness level too much. So I love these. They are so cute and just make like reading and bookmark tabbing a little bit more fun. And you can bookmark tab so many things. Like I really love to bookmark tab my planner. I think it adds so much functionality if you don't already have like your index system already tabbed out. Just add a few bookmark tabs to mark your monthly pages, your weekly pages, like your note pages, and you'll find yourself reaching for those pages so much more often. And these bookmark tabs are like essential for that. The last brand that we're talking about is Suatelier. This is a Korean stationery brand. They make stickers and they also make these adorable sticky notes in these very pretty color palettes with interesting shapes like this. Also, some of them are very functional and planning oriented. Like this one is probably good for habit tracking. And then there's like just cute little shape ones like this. The shape ones like this are not going to be as sticky. So the shape, like the ones that are interesting shapes are best used in a notebook. And I will say in general, all of these Suatelier ones are not that sticky. So I would use these not to stick on your wall for reminding yourself things like, don't forget your 10 a.m. appointment because it might fall on the floor and you might forget it. This is to be used in a notebook, okay, please, for your own sake. This one is the one that I have opened and I did some testing with it, and it isn't that sticky, but it does have these really cute shapes that can be used very functionally with a monthly section, or it can be even used to collage. I know some members of our team use this to collage with in their journals. So there you have it. Those are the top 6 brands of sticky notes that you need to try here at Yoseka Stationery. There are actually so many sticky notes. If you guys would like more sticky note videos, we can definitely make more. But let us know in the comments if you've tried one of these brands of sticky notes before, which one your favorite is. And like I said, if you use sticky notes in a creative, interesting, innovative way that I didn't mention, I would love to hear about it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!